Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane!
Disgusting!
If you liked the video, please leave a like and hit the bell icon. Okay, what's up guys? I thought that I would make a new segment on my channel called Story Times, and I thought of this because I guess I have a few good stories and I kind of need content, so fuck it. So this is about the time I got a hole in my lip. And okay, basically rough draft is my teeth went through my lip. Okay, so basically what happened was, I think this was like on a Saturday, and it was my sister's graduation party, and my parents rented out, I think there was like a pool area, and it had like a sitting area and a grill and all of that stuff with a whole pool. And my whole family came, and everybody came to our graduation party, our friends and things like that. So we were all in the pool playing around and things like that. So me and my cousins, we're playing around, we're having fun, and we just sitting there, and out of nowhere my cousin says, "You know how to do a flip?" And of course, I've been with my cousins for I don't know how long, and we've been to a lot of events, so of course we have flipped before, of course we've been through this before. So I thought, yeah, let's do some flips. So we start doing some flips in the water. We start doing all types of tricks in the water. How you do when you go to the pool with the boys. So okay, so this is how it was. One of my cousins were in the water, and me and my other cousin were about to jump in the water. So me and my other cousin, we were like 1, 2, 3. We start running, and we start going towards the pool. And as I start looking at the pool, I see my cousin in the pool. He's right in front of me, and I'm like, maybe I can miss him. Maybe I won't hit him. So I guess it's like too late. I can't really stop. And also I didn't really see him until the last second, until I really jumped in. So I couldn't really do anything about it. So I'm midair, and I see my cousin coming out of the water, and I can't do anything about it. And of course I'm not a fucking bird, so I can't just flap my wings and So what happens is I drop directly on his head, but my head hits his head. But my chin area, that's what really hits his head. And because I have my two front teeth, they're my permanent teeth, so they're the hardest. So when my chin went up towards my teeth ripped straight through my fucking lip. So I had a huge hole in my lip. Like, if you pulled my lip at that moment, you could literally pull my lip, and it would be a gigantic hole right there. So it's blood everywhere. It's blood all over the place. My cousin, he didn't really get hurt. He just had a minor bruise on top of his head. It was definitely somewhat of a gash right there, but it wasn't as serious as me. So I have this huge hole in my lip, like not huge, but decent enough to where it's a lot of blood around me. It's blood dripping off my fucking chin and all over my face. So I am crying because, of course, I think I was like, I'm pretty sure I was in middle school when this happened. So I'm a middle school kid. This never happened. This much blood has never came out of me before. So I'm just like, okay. So at the moment, it didn't hurt, and I was thinking in my head after all the commotion that come down, why was I crying? It didn't hurt. Here's what I came up with after all these years. I was crying because I just never had seen that much blood before. I thought that since everybody was just looking at me like I was a fucking zombie, I thought, oh my god, I'm dying. I'm dying. So, and then what happened is I had all this blood coming out my lip. I got out the pool. the first thing I did was swim to the edge of the pool. I climbed out and I ran to my parents. I ran to my dad, and my dad and my mom and everybody there was just looking at me like, oh my, he's a fucking, it's so much blood, what's going on? And I started crying because so much, they looking at me like it's up. And so basically they were just looking at me and I was looking at them, and I was bawling. So my dad and his wife, my dad and his girlfriend at the time, they had to leave the party to take me to the hospital because the hole in my lip was so big, or so decent amount of big, that I actually had to get stitches. So they drove me to a children's hospital. I think, I don't know where it was, but yeah, they drove me to a children's hospital and I had to get stitches in my lip. And actually, that was better than getting a hole in my lip. Getting stitches was the fun part about this entire story. What the hell? So I got there and I was just sitting there with all this ice and all this tissue all over my face, just holding it there. Like I'm holding my fucking chin up to my face, like my chin is about to fall off or some shit. So I'm just sitting there and I'm just, just holding everything on my face. And inside the I think it was like a reception area, I guess. So I'm just sitting there with this hole in my lip inside this reception area with my dad signing these papers to get me doctor's appointment, or to get me inside the ER so they can stitch my lip back together. So I finally get inside the ER, and the doctor and the nurse comes in. They look at my lip, they show me all these things, and they tell my dad what's really wrong with it, and they say it's gonna be okay, and they give me these glasses. Now, I have had a few things in my life, but I've never seen some fucking glasses like this. It was like, okay, the glasses, you put these glasses on and you can literally see like a TV. And I think this was in 2010, 2008. I never seen some shit like that in 2008. So I was like, what the fuck do I have on my face? So while I was getting my stitches in, I was watching a movie. So that was really tripped me out. Okay, but anyway, I got the stitches in and I was just feeling it, and it was just crust of blood all over it. Also, the whole time the doctor was pouring salt water in my mouth. So I tasted salt for a week after that. So fucking weird. And yeah, that's how I got a fucking hole in my lip. And after that, I returned to the party and everybody was just playing basketball. It was just normal, and everybody was looking at me like I was an insane person. So yeah, I had a fucking hole in my lip. What the hell? Yeah, that's how I got a hole in my lip. And after that, they put dissolving stitches in my lip, so I never went back to the doctor. So they just disappeared. Yeah, and I still have the scar under my lip. It's crazy. So, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I guess like and subscribe.
If you
Peace.
like the video, please leave a like, and if you don't, and please subscribe and hit the bell icon.